We're playing No Man's Sky really as a way of looking at an expansive game. I mean, Star Citizen is a game that we also stream on here, and the idea here is it's an expansive universe which you can have limitless adventures in. But I think obviously No Man's Sky has come in for a lot of criticism, but I think that it does do that job. At least it's doing that job, and obviously doesn't have that cinematic edge. It doesn't have, it's much more kind of 70s sci-fi illustration than it is cinematic verisimilitude, but I mean, you can't complain about that. I like the way No Man's Sky looks. I like a bit of colour. Do you know what I mean? So we're just going to try and take a gentle look. I don't really know what I'm doing in the game, so forgive me for that. This is a playthrough. I've started from scratch. I don't really know how I'm doing. I started off in the survival mode, couldn't hack it, so I've gone to normal mode. I'm normal, right? So what's normal anyway? So try my best. So this is like the third episode now. I've been playing it in the gaps between streams, so it's not a complete consecutive playthrough. I'm a little bit further along than I was. You'll be pleased to hear. Watching me zap iron out of the ground. I'm trying to get there anyway, that's what I'm saying. So welcome to No Man's Sky 1.3, I believe it is. So we're excited about the next update. Obviously I haven't been into all the all the shenanigans, all the hype. So we'll just see how we get on. Right, I'm not promising nothing, right? So let me just hop in here. Jump in, take it under advisement as we come in. Okay, welcome. We're just sort of getting it together here in the big white screen. Right, apparently I've been told to return to my base. I'm going to do a little scan. I don't know what that tells me. It doesn't really give me a lot to scan at this point. What I'll do is telling me to seek answers in the stars as well. So I don't know if that's really what I want to do. I'm just going to hop back in here. And like I said, compared to Star Citizen, we're not looking at this kind of cinematic experience. Much more of an illustrative feel to it. I like the way it looks. It's simple and it's clean and it sort of functions reasonably well. One thing I do want to do actually, before I get even further into this, is just look at the general options. We've got HUD enable, base sharing on, la, damage numbers, la, controller vibration, volume. Okay. Let's just take it down a notch, shall we? And take this one down to the magic number 33. I think we'll do that just for now. Just to get us back in, because I'm a bit concerned that there's going to be a bit too much racket coming from the game itself. It gets quite noisy as it goes. So let's see what this guy's got to offer. Now these aliens make me laugh a bit, in the sense that they're a bit, I'm not going to say nothing, you know what I mean. The Warrior runs a hand over the starship and box. They make it known they're willing to part with it for the right price. Ready their cargo manifest for inspection. I actually want to sell stuff to this guy, to try and free up a bit of space here. Although, having said that, I'm not sure if I do want to do that. Alright, I'm not going to do that instead. Right, okay, whatever. Let's go. Well, look at this. There's some lovely looking ships in the game. Like, look at this fella here. This is a great looking thing. I like it a lot. Let's just see if I can buy something that I need. Maybe not. Alright, so sorry for messing you about. I'm going to get back into my ship now. We're going to get the heck out of Dodge. Here we go. Now, the only thing I've got to try and remember is which is my home world. I think it's this one. No, it's not actually that one. I should have bought some iron, shouldn't I? Because I don't know where I'm going. Maybe it's this one. Is this my base? Yes. This is my base here, so I've got to return to my base. So we're going to do that now. Let's get a little bit of speed up, shall we? I do believe that we've got to get away from this station here before we can do anything. So we're just going to try and do that. We'll just accelerate over this way. See if we can get clear of the station so we can activate the boost. We'll try and do that now. Let's just zip over here. Get ourselves lined up. So you can see the mechanics are quite different. What I don't like is the way it changes course there. You see, I wasn't aiming for that at all. But, you know, that's where I've ended up. Message amplified, target broadcast station. Alright. Well, maybe I should drop out and reconfigure my... telling me now that I've got to go here. So I get a lot of conflicting messages. Now it's telling me I've got to go here. So that's what I'm going to try and do. But now it's locked onto that. I don't really understand why it would do that, but anyway. Who knows, eh? Who knows? So this is how it looks. I'm not sure if you can go third person. I'm pretty sure you can't. You can look around in the ship. I do like the way it looks, I must say. It's nice and simple. I'm sort of telling myself that it's so high tech that it's enabled itself to become very, very simple in design. Just roll myself into position here. Now I'm going to try and find this anomaly. As it goes, seem to be about to crash, but I mean, let's hope that's not the case. Arrive in 4 hours. Oh, that's no good, is it? In some sort of strange cloud. I do believe that this is a rendering trick. Allow me to duck down below the clouds here. Let's see if we can do this. But I mean, I do like the way the game looks. It's not the cinematic experience, but I mean, it's a very colourful and wonderful experience, I feel. I'm not bothered by it. I like it. When I first saw this game, like in videos and things like that, I felt very much that it was actually quite horrible looking, but I don't feel like that anymore. At any point you can stop and take in the view. Do you know what I mean? You can just land quite easily here, automatically, hop out. And in a minute we'll go and check that out, but let's go and see what this is. Have I already discovered this? I don't think I have. So the premise of this game is that you get credits for discovery. So the idea is that you run around and when you find something, like I find this base now. Right. Do this. I get to discover it, you know. I've now discovered it. Now if you look at this, we can go to discoveries. And I'm pretty sure if I click on here, I can pretty much somehow, how do I get, there we go. I'm not sure where we are now actually. Where was this place? What's this place called? Duyink Crossing. If I look at this now, if I jump in here and try to find Duyink Crossing. Right, so if I upload this, get some units. Same with this one. I'm not going to change the names because I don't see the point of doing that. I'll do it when it becomes when it becomes relevant to do so. How much do I get? So 710. So okay, so we get 1,000 for doing that. Says it there, John. Full. So I'm getting, each time I discover something, I'm getting a good 1,000. And obviously you can discover plants. You know, I can discover this. And I can even, if I want to, I can rename this. I can rename this as Downers. I can rename it as Downers Weed. Do you know what I mean? Hello. What's going on here then? Suddenly he's locked himself out of the game, which is quite annoying. I don't know. Terrible behaviour. Right, okay, let's just get you back in because slightly embarrassing, ladies and germs. Sorry about that. You can't even see it because my great big head's in the way, but basically you can rename the plants, that's what I'm telling you. Alright, so let's just get on with the game. So this is something you may or may not already know, but you jump in, you press P and it takes you into a thing. So this is a new base for us. Alright, that's a little bit of Pluto over there, let's get that. Subsequently traded up my old multi-tool for this rather nifty looking device. I'll just show you what that is. This is the fella here. It's got a few more slots and you can modify these. Hello. Trouble? No? Alright. So anyway, you can run around, you discover stuff. That's all I'm going to say about it. Right, there's no one here. Let's see if there's anything here. I'll go grab myself some nanites. Now this is what I did need actually. I want to try and get myself up to 400 nanites. Alright, I need some more nanites. That's what I do need. Let's have a look in here. I don't really know what this does. It's usually some kind of coded thing. The observatory was once analysed on only a single type of signal, both on this world and many others. It was dedicated to hunting sentinels and determining where they came from. The data was inconclusive. Those who staffed this facility went missing after a few months later. Nevertheless, some fragment of research remains. A beacon blinks on the screen, a code needed to decipher its point of origin. Right, so the code is pretty simple. I think it's pretty much placing the end at the front. So if we go 1, 2, 6, that'll do it, won't it? There we go. Oh, hello. My standing with the Viking has increased, and there's another little location that's going to bug me about going there. Right, okay, great. So let's just get a little bit of this. Okay, let's see what we can do about that, eh? I'm still getting the hang of this up. I'm going to have to look for another drop pod because I need to upgrade my business here. What I need is to get about 150 nanites and then I should be alright. Can I put this somewhere else? Yeah, I can put them in there, and then I can put these here. I'll keep my nanites safely tucked away. I play my nanites very close to my chest. Now down here is something that I can never get into without an Atlas pass. I might have to buy one of those, I assume. Don't really know what the deal is. Let's just take the old carbon as we go. There's another bit over here. It's always worth grabbing whatever you can, whenever you can. That's how it goes in No Man's Sky. Let's hop out. Now over here there should be some more bits and bobs that we can nab. In here there'll be something. Shielding shard. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. Alright, that's fine. That's another one of those pay to play things, which is a bit annoying. I've already paid for the game, yeah? Do you get me? I don't want to pay for it again. Need to get some iron in case I need to do a runner. Alright, so then there's a bit more Pluto over there, but that's not what we need. Look at this fella here, look at him. Giant crab-like creature. What a strange looking fellow he is, isn't he? And that sentinel there is to tell me, leave well alone. Right. Look at the game. I mean, it's pretty good, I reckon. I like the way it looks. I mean, it's not as... You know, obviously it needs work. The movement of the creatures is a bit cartoon-like, and the aliens you meet are completely unconvincing. But I think they do a great job of rendering the landscape. I like this Roger Dean type, Richard Corbin type of illustrative tone to it. And I think that, you know, look at these colours, man. That's my kind of world, that is. Beautiful. Right, okay. I love a bit of colour, me. Right, so let's see what we can do here. What was I all about? I was all about getting to that. Let's get off the ground, see what we can find. Now, I'm heading towards this thing, am I? Anomalous signal. Here we go then, let's get there. Just like Star Citizen, they've got a white kind of cursor on a very pale sky. It makes it kind of impossible to read, but I don't know if I can do this, can I? I can do the pulse engine here. Oh, I didn't really mean to do that. It's kind of annoying. I didn't want to do that at all. I didn't want to leave the atmosphere. Oh well, let's go back down. See if we can crash this ship, see what happens. Okay. If I just fly straight down, then maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe that is the best way to do this kind of travel. It seems to be the best way. Just fly out into the atmosphere and back in again. Maybe I'm silly to fly across the landscape, I don't know. This is not Star Citizen. Oh, hey! Original Gamers Online. This is not Star Citizen. You're very observant, mate. Welcome to the stream. This is No Man's Citizen. I mean Star Citizen in the Sky. I mean, no Chris's Roberts. This is No Man's Sky, I do believe. Smash Max 787 yellow. Well, yellow to you too, mate. I think I might crash in a minute, so I'm just gonna kill the engines and put it in neutral. Right, so I've got to find this little anomalous thing. No, I'm streaming this because I thought to myself, you know, Star Citizen is a game that purports itself to be, if only I could fly this vehicle. I will learn how to fly it for you. It's a game that purports to be endless space discovery, vast, limitless vistas of inky blackness, whereas in fact it's a very limited scene altogether. But I mean, this game, for instance, you know, bad press notwithstanding, is a game that actually manages to deliver in a very basic cartoon-like way what Chris is all about. So that's why we're playing it. We're just seeing what it might be like to be in a universe that is more or less, to all intents and purposes, limitless. Right, so and does that answer your question? This is not Star Citizen. If you want to watch Star Citizen, just go and check out the rest of the videos that are on there. There's plenty of videos there. Is it in here that I'm supposed to go? Oh, Satan's trousers! What is going on? Is this it? Abandoned building. Let's just save it and chart it, and then we'll know what's going on. A Holmy crater. Very nice. I like a bit of Holmy crater. So I'm guessing that anomalous signal is in there then, isn't it? Arrive in 8. Yes, it's in there. It's got to be in there. All right, let's just see, shall we? What's going? Is it there then? Is it floating there? Like, oh, Satan, will you help me to figure out what's going on here? I might grab a few more nanites. I don't mind if I do. I need the nanites, man. Oh, okay. Anomalous signal. Is it this then? Is it this thing? It must be this thing here. There we go. Abandoned terminal. Alright, let's just get rid of this crap. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success! That was easy. The terminal is clogged with unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. I touch the input panel. The alien substance reacts violently. I may make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It deposits a sample of antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Read log and take antimatter. Yes, please. You will find us when the time is right. Alright, and then all the 16s you can... Ah! Does that mean I don't get the bloody antimatter? Oh god, why? Why can't this game give me a bigger inventory? Let's see if I can get it again, shall we? Please don't make me read it all again. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Single unblinking encrypted sample of antimatter. Yes. Read log and take antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. Thank you so much. Antimatter. Very good. Alright. Craft a warp cell. Beautiful. Come on, let's do it. How do I craft a warp cell? Oh, E to craft product. Let's do it, man. Warp cell. Yes, come on, baby. Alright, so this is basically, I didn't realise, but this is leading me towards interstellar travel. That's the whole point. This is taking you towards the point whereby you might be able to. Awakenings. Fuel the hyperdrive. Use the inventory tab or quick menu. Fuel the hyperdrive. Let's fuel the hyperdrive. Come on, let's do it. This one. Where's the hyperdrive? Pulse engine launch thrust. I haven't got a hyperdrive. Have I?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Fuel the hyperdrive. I don't have a hyperdrive. Install technology. Oh, there's the hyperdrive. There we go. Warp cell.
Technology recharge.
Is that it? Oh my god, I better make some more of that, hadn't I? Right, so we're making some more of that now. Let's do that. Warp cell. What am I missing? Antimatter. Right, let's see if we can get some more of it, shall we? Will it give us any more? That's the question. Shall I come in this way? Sorry people, I don't really know what I'm doing. It's all part of a game, isn't it? You know what I mean? Alright, that's not giving me out anymore, is it? Does anybody know how to craft antimatter? Does anybody know anything? Alright, so I came in through there. Let's see what's down there. Maybe there's some more antimatter down this way. Nope. Let's see what we can do to repair this then.
Technology repaired.
And what do I get in return? Some nanites. Yes, baby. We need the nanites. How many nanites have we got now? Get in there. We just need 400, and then we can get a thermic lance or whatever it's called. Now, let's go this way. Let's go this way, in fact. Right, okay. Alright, so now we've got hyperdrive. We can go... Use X to summon your ship. Summoning requires fuel in the launch thruster. Alright, well that's good to know. I don't need to do that because it's right here.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Now what? That's the question. What do I do now? Make your way into space. Okay. I could do that. Warp to another system. In space, access the galaxy map with X. Warp to another system. Alright, I can do that. Okay. X. No. Galaxy map. F. Right, I am here. Okay, good. I'm here. It's nice to be here. But where am I? Power generation. Yes, that's all very good. How do I zoom in or out, or how do I look around? Set custom, unable to warp, set custom waypoint. Oh, I can just look around. Okay, good. Okay, data unavailable. Set custom waypoint. Okay, so will I be able to go there? Warp. I'm warping. Okay, I'm warping. Wow. I hope I remember where I came from. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. First contact. Okay, good. This is good. Press P to review mission objectives. Right. Mission. Is that my journey? No. I'm in Plymouth. Let's do rename. And we'll call it Plymouth. Red Riding. And
Units received.
get a few units for that, and then we'll go to log. Objectives. Search for clues. A strange signal appears to be broadcasting from an outpost in the system. Dock at the outpost and investigate alien life forms. Right, you are then. Anomalous signal detected. Where is it? Show me where it is and I'll go there. Oh, right, okay. That's easy. Okay. So I might... Okay, so there's a signal over there, or there's a signal here. I don't really know what's going on. Anyway, this is No Man's Sky, ladies and germs. Smash Max 787, I appreciate you dropping by, but why don't you say something? So if you've got any tips for me, I'd be really happy to hear them, because I really don't know what I'm doing. Right, here we are. We're landing again in this lovely world, watching the world go by. We're landing here, spinning around like a Jenny on a wheel. Oh, we're travelling the universe, people. So this is it. This is the extent of it. It's a lot of sort of, you know, kind of loading screen type things. Anomalous signal detected, and it's in there. So I'm assuming if I walk. No, wait a minute. That's on planet. I thought the signal was in here. Well, that was the point. Right. Well, I'm going to go in and see what's what. But there must be something I can do to. I might have to get another warp cell. Do I have to buy some antimatter maybe? Where am I? What is this place? Why do I feel so alone? Teleporter. Temporary offline. Okay, well, alright, fair enough. Don't mind. Aha! Scientist entity. Let's try talking to this geezer. Exact meaning is unclear. It's apparent there's no work for me here. Okay, well, I'll leave then. You asked me to come here, I mean... Alright. Stay calm. Can we get through this door? Locked door. Atlas Pass. Pay to play. What's going on? Nice view though. So that's actually where I've got to go, is it? Planetary outpost. I was told to locate the signal. Let's just have a look. A strange signal appears to be broadcasting from an outpost in this system. Dock at the outpost and investigate alien life forms. Alright, so that's the outpost that I was supposed to go to. Alright, fair enough. My mistake. Alright, my bad. I'm assuming this blue door means that we can... Yes, we can. Right. What I'm going to do is just have a quick little shimmy over the other side, because you never know, I might be able to buy something of use. So this is the graphical sort of style that we're looking at here. It's pretty basic. I mean, there's some nice little details in the textures and what have you, but it's, you know, it's cartoon in style, see? I don't mind it. It's like being inside a cartoon. I don't mind that. My life's pretty comical as it goes, so why not? Oh, everybody look. Well, nice to see you too, boys, but let's have a look at Operations Entity Ludicrous. See what you've got to say for yourself, mate. Taki Makurski. Metievka Vitsawa Belits Moisaka. Lewinsky Natapatost. Very good. I approach the electronic life form. They instinctively start to analyse me from head to foot. They chitter animatedly, their head tilted to one side. Chitter, chitter. The more they study, the more the facility's resource vault consumes what my scanner suggests are silica elements. I mime that I know little of their kind or how they communicate, and lights in their mask flash. Jesus. Give silicate, so I've got to give them stuff. Alright, well I can ask for help as well, I suppose. That's what I can... And all he's got to say from himself is Bokhodim Inak Ameka Efrakonoyev. The electronic life forms looks at my biological frame with something approaching pity. Not for the first time I wonder what lies beneath the entity's mask. Perhaps long ago this piece was not so different from my own. Request dialect help. 10. Teaches me a word of their language, which is what? Rare. Okay. Great. So I've learnt a word. That's fantastic news. So let me just go in here and see if I can buy something. I obviously need a lot more iridium than I originally thought. That's the thing about this scaper, isn't it? You know, you always need more iridium than you originally think. I actually think that my image over there looks, it's a little bit No Man's Sky-ish. It's a bit yellow, it's a bit blue, it's a bit purple. You know what I mean? Right, so sell, buy. I need to buy iridium. 1. Quite pricey, isn't it? let's see if we can buy
Product received.
100 of that, and let's just hop out and see if we can make somebody give us the beans that we need. We've tried this geezer. Let's go and try this geezer. Oh no, that's the same geezer. Right, okay, let's try Ubans. Ubans! Tell us what's going on. Okay, it pauses their work, looks up and focuses their mask lights on my visor. They wait for my request, but they seem desperate to get back to their vital research. Request dialect help. Okay, what's the word? The word is warning. Great. So I'm getting absolutely nowhere here, boys and girls. I know what the word rare means, and I know what the word warning means. It's another journey milestone is accomplished. I learned 8 words. I'm a beginner. I know the word for rare and the word for warning. It's a rare warning that you receive. Let's see if I can get this guy to talk to me. Chief Scientist Entity Lod. My name is Lod. I'm the enemy of Superman. Rare Demostok. So there's a rare Demostok in the offing. As I approach the electronic life, when they stick the slots animals very bad, the more they Mime know little they how they give common silicates. Let's try that. The electronic life from the lights flicker with mild disappointment left their rest of the hand. My bones thank me for the transfer of language. Oh please don't. Oh, what the hell? The word for Korvax is going to be Korvax. Korvax word for convergence. Alright, okay, great. So rare warning there's going to be a convergence. Journey milestone accomplished. Confused, yeah, alright. They're not joking, are they? Right, what does this bozo do then? Blueprint trader. Right, let's have a look at him. I need the nanites, mate. Yes, yes, yes. The life form offers me blueprints. Facial lighting brightens to see me. Multiple data pads. La la la. Right, let's just have a look at you then. Coolant network. I'm not going to be able to buy any of this stuff, am I? Because I don't have the right. Underwater for extended periods. That's not bad, is it? 50 nanites. Alright. I like the look of that. I'll have to build it first, but I'm going to go and buy some carbon. And then I will build that. Now you may say you're an idiot, go and mine some carbon, but I can't be bothered, so there we are. It's just how it goes, isn't it? Buy carbon. Show me some carbon, boy. Plutonium. I can't buy carbon. That's annoying. What does this do? Who knows? The mystery. Titanium. I might have to buy some of this actually. I'm not even sure if I can afford it.
Product received.
Okay, good. 6-pronged mesh decoupler. A 6-pronged mesh decoupler. Now that's something you cannot do without. How many prongs on your mesh decoupler? Only 6. Right, let's have a look and see what there is to play with here. Not a lot. Well, I must say I do like these aliens better. They definitely do tech. They render tech better in the game than they do the organic stuff. Like, that's a good looking thing, although the fingers are a bit weird. Right, the question is now, what do I do? And where do I go? And how do I do it? Never trust a beaver who's been to the dentist. Let's think about that for a minute. Because a beaver who's been to the dentist is going to not be as efficient at building a dam as one who's got his own teeth. Alright, so that's what I mean by that. Visit the planetary outpost. Yes, I'm on my way there now. Makes me feel a bit giddy walking on there. Alright, let's just have a little look, see. Oh, that's a great looking ship, that. Look at that. That's fantastic. Research entity, stand. Stand, me old mate. Fantastic. Make an offer on the life form site. Let's just for jolly, let's just see how much it costs. Negotiate price. Look at this. Trade-in price. It's only 4 million. That's not too bad, is it? Oh well, there's no way I can afford that. Hauler class bonus. Fighter. A hauler. I wouldn't mind a hauler. I need the extra room. Do you know what I mean? 0%, 0%. 0%. Okay. Interesting stuff. Right, I'm going to have to decline that. Nevertheless, I do like the old hauler though. That's a great looking ship. I mean, do you get to buy these in the game? I'm assuming that these are all ships that you can buy. I like the look of the ship. I think they do the tech very, very well in this game. That's more like a submarine, that, isn't it? Anyway, I learned how to swim upside down underwater just now, so I'm quite happy. Let me just check that actually. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can put this into install technology. Ah, right, carbon. I'm missing the carbon. Yeah, that was what it was, wasn't it? Alright, well, we'll do that later. That's not a problem. I've got to get down to the planet anyway, so why don't we just do that, eh? Follow that geezer. Alright, there, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. This is what we want to do, and we want to just go straight to it, mate. Let's go there, man. Hope we don't run out of iron. $1.16, okay. Well, I'm not minding it. You know what I mean? It's alright. I like the game. I would say it's not as immersive as Star Citizen. There's not the feeling that you're actually there. It's much more screen. The feeling I get is much more being like watching a screen. But it's enjoyable. You know, what the hell? I mean, I could be at work. You know what I mean? I don't mind it. I mean, I think the multiplayer thing, the only reason that, actually not the only, but the other reason that I opted to play this game was because of the upcoming multiplayer update, which is coming July the 20-something, and I think that's going to make the difference. I'm not sure about the vastness. It might be a similar problem. The universe itself is so vast that you're going to end up lonely little spaceman, you know what I mean? I seem to be doing alright here. I'm getting there. Fuel remaining. I'm running out quite rapidly here, but I think we might just make it. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Let's just duck down through the clouds here a little bit. Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Nice and quick. I think we're running low on fuel here, so we'll just kill the speed a little bit. See if we can find out. Do I have to fly over here, or is this where I am? I'm going to fly over here. Alright. Take the whip 1. And get ourselves over the hump here. Oops, a daisy. This looks like a very lush and wonderful world, I must say. Oh. Here she is, look. Let's try and land over here. Seems to be raining, which is not very nice. Okay. I seem to be making a bit of a pig's ear of this, boys and girls. So I will try to be on my best behaviour and find myself a nice landing spot over here. That'll do me. Nicely done. So I've discovered a new planet. It's just getting out of the rain here. Let's just go to discoveries here. Sezoniawala. Sezoniawala. Let's rename and upload. Let's call it Sezoni. Sezoni. Oh, voila. Red Riding. I'm just doing that. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I'm just doing it, alright? It's just a way for me to feel better about myself. Right, fungal mould. Nice. I've got enough of that in the caravan. Right, let's... Alright, is this some sort of message? No. Right, so, like, I've arrived here for a reason. I need to know what it is I'm supposed to do. I've got here, visit the planetary outpost. Well, I'm doing it, aren't I? Right, there's the, this guy, okay. Analyst entity, right, let's talk to you then. Likelihood of travel anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations. Suggest further aid. Blueprint offered. This one speaks in a language I can understand. I comprehend their meaning. The alien offers me a blueprint, a means to construct my own antimatter. Okay, so there's a trail to follow. I've got amnesia, so I don't know what it is. But hey, I'm willing to play along. You know what I mean? I can't remember. He might be my best buddy. New product formula learned. Antimatter. Electron vapor. I wonder where I could find that then. Electron vapor. Alright, that's good. Does that show up in my inventory that I can... Yeah, I can learn things here. Alright, so I've got to find some electron vapor. So, to make antivirus, first make electron vapor. Requires suspension fluid. Right, okay, let's purchase some suspension fluid then. That's what I'm going to do. This game never stops. I do like it. I mean, I think in a way I don't mind this sort of ongoing task. It does get a bit tedious after a while. What was it? Suspension fluid. Come on, there it is. Buy one. It's quite expensive, isn't it? 21,000. I guess I could buy 2. There we go. I probably don't need 2, but we can always sell it back again. Create antimatter. Acquire electron vapor. Craft electron vapor in the inventory. Let's do it in the starship, shall we? Let's craft this electron vapor. Plutonium and... Now what do I do? Capture cloud. Captured cloud of ionized electrons, a fundamental component of many technologies. Used in the creation of antimatter. Use tab to use E to craft an empty slots. Alright, so I can create antimatter now. Oh god, this is going to get full quite quick, isn't it? Alright, so let's craft you then. Let's make some antimatter. We've got everything we need. We've got the zinc, we've got the iridium, and we've got the electron vapor. Let's do it. Great. Could we do that again, I wonder? Antimatter. No, what are we missing? Iridium. Electron vapor. We've got it there, you fool. That's a bit of a bug, isn't it? Isn't that a bit odd? That I've actually got some and I can't craft it. Thought I bought 2 of it. Oh, I bought 2 suspension fluids. That's what I did. Build a warp cell. Gather thamium-9. Build a warp cell. Gather thamium-9. Okay, well I can do that. It's not a problem. Let's get in the ship, shall we? Let's head over this way. See what we can find on the distant hillsides of Namani Manihuna, or wherever the hell we are. Let's have a little look here. It's just... Whoa, 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 boys and girls. Just take it nice and steady, alright? This is a very nasty planet altogether, isn't it? Never mind, there's plenty more to discover, plenty more cash to be had from discovering this crap. I'm gonna park somewhere here, if I can. Right in the midst of it, okay. Let's hop out. Wow, it's really unpleasant here, I must say. Look at that, Acilia Yesochania. Okay, good. What do I need? What do I need? Iron. I need iron. Let's just check that I've got the space for it. What have I got here? Iron. Iron. Let's get rid of that and put it in there. Suspension fluid is there. I need to get thamium. That was what I was after. Right, let's see if we can find some. PU, zinc. PU. I need thamium. I don't know, since you left things are just at the thamium. Okay, what's that over there? That's a huge lump of something. So you quickly lose track of what it is you need. You need thamium, you need this, you need that, you need everything. Let's see if I can... That's nothing. What's this? Oh, a ruler fight. It's very nice. Take a little bit of that, shall we, while we're here? God knows. I need the iron. I'm going to get burnt alive walking around in this mess. We need thamium. Come on, give me the thamium. Let's take... Give me a widget. Alright, I don't need that. It's just junk, innit? Plutonium, that can go somewhere else. Iron can go somewhere else. Carbon can go somewhere else. Thamium can go somewhere else. Let's do that.
Technology ready.
Epsonite. Let's just give myself a little boost. I need thamium. I need thamium. I need it now. There's plutonium over there. Let's see what there is up here. Let's get a bit of a larger view, shall we? Up here. Now I could be one of those guys who goes, look at this guys, it's freaking amazing, No Man's Sky. It's really incredible, look at all these colours, it's absolutely amazing, it's so freaking cool guys. I tell you what guys, it's so freaking amazing. All the freaking planets, all the freaking plants, I freaking love this game guys. I could be one of those guys, but I'm not. I'm more of a cynical sod. Right. I do like it though. I've got nothing against it. I appreciate the colours. I mean I do like it. I mean the range of environments, it's pretty incredible. I want to find out what this red stuff is. Let's go and do that now. Oh, hello. Let's just do a little bit of a like that, and then we can. I do tend to pull silly faces when I don't know what I'm doing. How's the corrosive nature of my life? It looks like I'm a corrosive individual, so I'm going to take the ship actually. Let's get a bit more iron while I'm here. Now what I would like to do is signal actually what's going on here in this corrosive world. I want to find out what this red stuff is, so I'm just going to try and just pop it down here and hop out and see what this is, this business. Oh, hello, quick. Look, it's a Fei Didi Ninkai Ebruma. Brilliant. Iridium, yes, this is what we need. It's actually not what we need, but something that we haven't got, so never a bad thing to pick up some iridium. Alright, this is good. Tell you what I want to do, I want to check out the actual, this is where we are right now, yes, planet data. Yeah, okay, so it tells you, oh this is fantastic man, it tells you what's going on here. Corrosive damp. What I might do, oh, I've already named it. View all information gathered on this planet. There it is, okay. Let's upload it, eh? Let's just do this. Okay, so I'm getting 500 units for that. This fella gives me 1,500. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Look at that. Weird looking thing. I don't mind the procedural generation. I think it's alright. I mean, you know, who's gonna, like, I don't see any other games doing better than that. I mean, look, if this is multiplayer now, if you're with your mates and you're out, a bit of PvP out amongst all this business, could be a really good fun. I think the kind of gameplay that we're looking at in No Man's Sky, it's going to change, isn't it? It's going to drastically change when we get to the multiplayer. I'm only doing this to sort of get myself ready for that experience, you know, because I mean it's not. Just stocking up on iridium here. Now, I'll tell you what I do need to do. just look at see how much iridium I've got here. So that's worth quite a bit. That compared to iron, that is worth a lot of money. So much prized commodity. All right, so this is good. So we know that there's iridium is something that we can come and get when we need to. I'm liking the way this looks, this planet. It's great. I do like it a lot. I do need to find carbon though on this world. So let's just do a little quick shifty over here, see what we can see. That's all very good, but I need thamium. Which is what I don't have. Thamium. Alright. Since you left, it's just not the thamium. Since you left him, it's not the thamium. It's not the thamium without you. I do believe that... I love the sound of the rain on my spaceship. Haha! I never thought I'd say that on a Tuesday morning. Right, okay, let's go. I've got to find some thamium. Can we do a scan? While we're in the air? That's a good question. Alright, we can, but it doesn't reveal much. Now one thing I want to be sure of is that I don't lose where that base is, which I think I have done, haven't I? Unless that's it there. Trade terminal. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure about that. Alright. I've got a... I can't remember which way I came now. I'm all lost in the supermarket. I can no longer shop happily. I'd like to know a little bit of information about what the hell's going on. Right, okay, let's just go, let's go flying up here since we can. And let's see. Oh look, this is probably where I came from, is it? What I'll do is I'll pop myself down here a minute. Hop out. I think what I'll do, I don't know if I can do this here. I'll give it a go. I might not be allowed to do this. No, it looks like I can't do it here. Alright, that's fair enough. Let's just go and sell this stuff. How can you live in this, guys? It's raining acid. It's raining acid. What's the point? Right, let's sell some stuff here. I like the idea of selling this. Free up a little bit of space. Right, that's all good, isn't it? Now, I'm getting a lot of Discord bleeps here. I need to check out what's going on. Or is it... Yeah, not sure. Not sure. Alright. What I'll do is I'll leg it over here. Now I do like the fact that if you check this out now, look how the colour has changed now. It's now a different time of day, isn't it, people? Different perspective on things now, isn't there? Now what I want to do is just fly over this way a little bit, swoop down low, take myself down. Hey, look at that. I think I've found it anyway. There's a drop pod over here. Quite a noisy game, isn't it? Mururzium Logath. Brilliant. Just behind here somewhere there is a drop pod, I know it. Looks like I found an Zekium Yushiagia. Anyway, never mind all that nonsense. Let's get into this drop pod and see if we can expand what is known as Exolife. There we go. Let's get some beans. Yes, upgrade exosuit. Brilliant. Okay, good. It's gone dark all of a sudden. Look at that. Okay, good. I've discovered that and I've saved myself a lot of trouble in the process. Let's grab a bit of iron while I'm here. So that's the trading post that I need to log. Alright, yeah, okay, so I need to log that. I haven't done that yet. Never mind. C'est la vie. So it's gone dark all of a sudden round here. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Because a minute ago it was bright as you like. Never you mind, son, we'll get there. We'll make our way through the corrosive rain. Yeah, through the corrosive rain. Carry on regardless. Sails went up and the rain came down. It was corrosive and it rotted father's face off. And he gave me that look. You know that look he gives me. After tea but before bed. Alright, let's get into the ship and stop moaning about that. Look at the purple. Look at the green. Look at the purple and the green. Looks like my ship's rotting away. Poor old Whip 1. Look at this game. It does look amazing. Alright. You can see where I'm going with this, yeah? It's all to play for. So look, I'm going to run around. I'm going to take my hat off to you, and I'll leave my trousers on though, alright? So what I'm going to say is this. I'll be playing this again tomorrow morning. I'm going to hop out now, because that's enough for one day. This has been a little taster of No Man's Sky and the sort of shenanigans you have to get up to survive. I've still got to gather some thamium. I'll get round to it, don't worry. Next time you see me, I'll be flying. This time next year, bruv. And then, basically, tomorrow I'll be back on again, No Man's Sky and Star Citizen, so join me then. I appreciate you stopping by, anybody who stops by. Even though you don't say out, it's alright with me. I don't mind, I'm happy talking to myself. So, having said that, I appreciate it. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.